Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here in Arizona. We're at this mine. It's about 529 feet, I've read, on a incline shaft, multiple drift levels. We're gonna check it out and see what's there. Let's go. Okay guys, so we're in the mine and looking up your main incline shaft right here. Yes. Here's your ladder going down that way. And then over here is your stope right here. But there's a ladder right there, but we're not going to go down there because we're going to be taking the incline down. But you can just see. Let's look up over here real quick. Continues up that way, so all the ore that was coming down here, they were dropping down there, and we're probably going to find an ore chute down there. So yeah, there's nothing much on this first, so let's hit that incline and start to go down. There's Danny up there, and over here, just a little small little area here, and maybe they're doing a little bit of mining. But, we came down here, and we're just going to keep going down until we hit a level. Okay, so we're on a first level here that we can get down to, and right here you have a trap door to get down there. It doesn't look like anyone's been down here in a while, but what I'm looking at goes in two different directions. Down over here to the right, and down over here to the left. Ladders are nice and solid.
Very solid.
Yeah. You do have some ore cart track down here, and there's a look down our shaft right there. And over here almost looks like maybe like a homemade chute or something. They could have been using it the funnel material right there. I'm just gonna check this out real quick while Danny's coming down. These timbers are in excellent shape. Looks like we got a little raise over there. And this just stops over here. The end of the drift, this is called a face. This is where they stopped drilling and blasting. So they probably said, we're just gonna stop over here and that's gonna be it. So this is your face right here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we got a little looks like a footwall right here. Right, and a section of ore cart track. Automotive wire and cable from Napa. That's an old battery. Flashlight. I've seen these ever readies in a couple of different mines I've been into. So you have ore cart track going off this way with an ore chute, Then you have another ore chute there, and from where we were looking up there in that stope, and this is the bottom of it right here. And you see there's definitely a lot of water. You can see where it was running. This area did have a lot of monsoon activity recently. That's probably why it's extra wet down here. There was a lot of water about a week ago maybe. And parts of the town got absolutely flooded. So yeah, that's coming from just from that upper stope right there. What we got back here? There's the end right over there. Okay, it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of water coming. You can see we're on the sides, maybe about half a foot of water, maybe even a foot in certain sections. And it's still pretty mucky and wet down here. You can just see the footprints I've made. So there's a lot of water pouring into this mine at the time. Danny's out there checking out the geology. An isolator. That's some nails. A pipe fitting. And you can see where the water didn't reach down over here. So this ladder right here running alongside your ore chute is going to take you up. And there's the stope. So we were looking at that ladder from up there. This is the bottom of it. These look like the shims that they would put on the stalls. You see how they're shaped. So this is access into your stopes. This is a manway right here. And that's just gonna go up like that. And there's a dip back down to drift. We got a pretty well bent drill bit right here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So this is the drift that branches off the other direction. So we are right underneath that first stope, and it is also very wet and mucky over here too. And like the other side, it's also going to end over here, and that's going to be it. Yeah, this just stops over here. On the other side of this, the other side, it just stops down there. You got another ladder going into your stope right there. Okay, we're just gonna leave that open. And we're gonna head on down. So it's been a while, guys, since I've done an underground mine. Feels good to be back underground. I know a lot of the videos I've done are above ground.
Like being back home.
Not counting the Pennsylvania video, because that was a guided tour. Got a muffler down here. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it starts to get narrow here, but it's all good. Just down and down and down. Okay. So we're about to be reaching another level here. And I think I see it right down here, as you can see. Right down there. Okay. The thing with these narrow passages is your backpack gets stuck on the... Okay, so I'm standing on another trap door right here. So we're on the next level. We're gonna wait for Danny to come down here.
See if I can see the bottom.
And there he is up there. I'm gonna go down here, follow these lines. Oh, we got a rat in here.
Oh, cool.
A nice big rat. There he is. You see him in there? Where is he? He wasn't here a minute ago. He's probably underneath those boards. What do we have over here? And over there, it just stops at the other end of this. Did you see the rat?
I didn't.
He's hiding under there. He is right there.
Hey, little fella.
Little guy. Yeah. Yeah, so this just stops over here. And while Danny's looking at that, I'm flipping you back around and we're gonna go look at that stope on the other side. A little bit of bear right in here. This is interesting.
What's that?
You have a bunch of fuse. It's all bundled up into one.
Oh, really?
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Get a shot of that.
So this ladder. Let's just climb up here to get a better look. There are your stalls up there. Looking into your stope. And with these shims, sometimes when they were removing material and they had to extend the stall, they would put the shims right there. I think this is going to be it for this level. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going down. You see the ventilation pipe right here. And we'll go down to the next level and see what we got. I'm going to turn my light down, and you have a little bit of purple, which I'm guessing is fluorite, fluorspar. I don't know 100%. Usually it's a little darker than that.
There's a vein of quartzite running through there too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Some kind of Jersey material.
So like I said, this was a mixed metals mine. They were plenty different types in here, more than one. So they're getting all sorts of different material out of here. And they were doing mining up here up until the 80s. Okay, so we're gonna get back on that ladder and we're gonna keep heading down.
Sure.
So we're one thing I like to point out as we go down this shaft is they weren't using like a skip car. They had a big barrel on a hoist, and it rode in between these two timbers. So that's how they were hoisting everything up. They didn't have the whole skip car system. It's a different way. It's just a different way to bring the ore out of the mine. It's pretty cool. You don't see it that often. I've seen it in maybe 1 or 2 other mines in my travels so far. But oh, and look, we're at another level already. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. You know, one of the things I love about an old mine is the smell of the old grease and the timbers.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Like being in a hardware store.
So we have a little box here. Not sure what that was used for. We're gonna go down that way. We're gonna keep going down, but look at that footwall right there. Isn't that nice? Nice and smooth.
Very clean.
It is actually significantly cooler down here. In this spot right here.
Quite a stilt right here.
What's that?
Quite a stilt right here.
Yeah, oh yeah. So everything from the top of the mine was obviously going to the bottom, and then they were hauling it out. And look over here, we got so underneath me there's a stall right there. I'm gonna step out onto this platform and see what we got over here. Oh, we got another ladder going into this part of the stope. Another footwall right here, and this doesn't really go anywhere. That actually looks like that's going to lead down probably to another ore chute right there. There's an ore pass, is my guess. But it is nice over here. Okay, I'm gonna get off this platform here.
Just show the people this. Pretty good veining right here.
Sorry?
Pretty good veining right here.
Yeah, so what do we got? What kind of minerals are you seeing?
I saw fluorite, but where did I see?
A little bit right here.
A little bit of green fluorite.
There's a little bit of fluorite right here. You see this? You see right this vein right here? Tiny, tiny bit.
Right up here too.
A little bit, yeah. It's just maybe there. It's just weird. It seems to be in little pockets of the state. You know, it's not everywhere all spread out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on the other side, and we're gonna see what we got here. Bucket. The bottom is completely gone. Okay. Yes. Or shoot. Looking down, you can actually see the next level, I believe, all the way down there. And up here we got this is gonna go. Here's a manway up here running along side. You got a manway going up this way. A jug here with a fuse cord attached to it. Okay, this just stops here. Looks like they made a drill hole or two here. And And usually in these little areas, they will store dynamite and supplies. And see what we got going on down this way. Oh, there's your face. We're at the end of this one. Couple of stray timbers and pipes. All right. We're gonna take this drift right here. We're gonna see where Danny goes. Looks like they were searching.
There's got to be something to it. Turn.
Okay, so this is a dead end. Two dead ends right over here, unfortunately. But you're right, this was an exploratory drifts over here. They went in all sorts of different directions.
That is a long way to blast.
Yeah, it is a long way to look for stuff. I'm not seeing any traces of veins here, unless they thought there was something, perhaps.
There's a few, but they're calcium veinlets.
So
nothing.
Okay. These red marks here were done by a survey team. Probably came in here at some point. We have not found anything yet quite impressive in terms of artifacts yet, but we still haven't seen the whole mine, so there's a possibility we might see something interesting in here. So there's a little bit of pyrite in here, and I will show it to you if I can find it again. And oh, I can't even find that piece of pyrite again.
It's on the other side.
It's so small that I'm sure I can find another bit. Just small little bits that small little bits of pyrite. Oh, right here it is. Turn down my light so you can see it. Kind of hard to tell on video. It is pyrite. Alright, heading back down towards the shaft. Okay, so this was the 200 level we're on. We're gonna keep on going. Let's see what we got. Every level brings something new to this mine, so we're gonna see what we got. Of course, I gotta squeeze through the first section right here. Oh. Get these backpacks. Now I gotta take my butt. Alright, okay.
Yeah, you see him?
What's that?
I'll catch up to you. I'm gonna see some stuff here.
Okay. Okay, we're down on our little level right here. Okay, keep on going. Yeah, these ladders, they swap over like this. See what we got on this tag right here. Rockwell Manufacturing Company. Made in Ohio. Not seeing a date. Okay. Looks like we got maybe a dynamite box down there. I'm at the next level. Okay. Maybe 250. We'll see if there's a sign. Okay. We're at the 253 level. Okay. See quite a bit of stuff down here. And first thing I see here are some grizzlies. So what grizzlies do, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos or you don't know what I'm talking about, grizzlies separate the large rocks from the small rocks. So what they would do is they would have an ore cart. It would come here. It would dump all rocks like this. Okay? It would come and dump, and the small rocks like that will go through right down there. This is slanted. Your bucket would be right there. It would dump right into your bucket, and it would catch the bigger rocks from going down. So that's what grizzlies do. Okay, so I believe this is part of a stope drill right here. That's a pretty heavy piece. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that would connect onto your drill. I believe there's like a jack on one end of them or something like that. I don't know 100%, but it's definitely part of something that they would be using in a stope. We got a grease bucket here. Most likely there was a stick with a rag on it. And what they would do is they would lube up the tracks, especially around a corner, so the ore carts can roll smoothly. Here's some more grease. Here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's your rag. Here's your grease. I'm going to do a demonstration and show you like what I was talking about. So they would take this and let's just say there's a curve in the track, right? What they would do is they would lube up the tracks just like this so the ore carts can roll easily. I saw another video where a guy called it a torch. Kind of looks like a torch if you were to light it on fire, but it's not a torch. This is used exclusively for ore cart tracks. And here's the, put it back in its little bucket. And there's still quite a bit of grease in there. That's where that would stay. Here you got a miner's glove. This thing is rock solid. You've been down here a while. I would say maybe this is in the 60s or 70s. We got a shim. White gauze bandages. Here's your other glove right here. So over here we got a lantern battery. Heavy duty sealed power unit. Rayovac, 6 volts. It's in pretty good shape. You can smell the grease and oils and the wood. I love it. Oh yeah, you got a lot of it right here. Look at all this grease. More grease. Yeah. Some in there. Some in here. Oh, I love that smell. Grease and timbers. Got another one over there. Ventilation pipe right there. Okay, so obviously at one point they added power into this mine. So let's see if we can get a date off of here. Square D Company, Los Angeles, California, Form 30, issue date right here, Z368. So in 1968 they added power in here, which is pretty cool. And this one's in good shape. Got some cigarettes here, some more miner's gloves, Winston's, Pall Malls. Pretty cool. We got it going on down that way. The drift goes down that way. And it also goes over here, but then it stops right at the end of there, so not quite. More grease cans. They sure used a lot of grease to keep these ore cars rolling on the track. Over here, we're getting a stope right here. So we were looking down from there before, right up there. Oh, this is newer, I believe. Red's Hard Apple Ale. What we got in here? Oh, that just goes around over there. And if you look down there, I'll put it on spot mode. You'll see it ends. There's your face right there at the end. Look at this, the size of these ore chutes are massive, and they're in really, really good shape, and it actually smells quite nice down here. It kind of smells a little bit like cedar maybe, but you can just boom, 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 all ore chutes. Extra ladder sections. More ventilation piping. Yep, so that's the way, when we come out of this mine, we're going to be going up this way. We'll be going up that way. And we'll see what's in those stopes. And here it just ends over here. I overlooked this when I was looking at this stuff, and here are a bunch of semi-trailers for sale. 1997, 95, 99, 91, $9 grand for a heater trailer. Oh wow, prices on semi-trailers were cheap back then. I'm not seeing any prices on here. Pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna keep going down that ladder till we get to the bottom and see what else we can find along the way. Okay, so we're pretty much finished up on this level, so we're gonna keep on going down the ladder. Came through another very narrow opening to get to this next ladder section right here. We're gonna keep on going down. Oh, alright. You leave that there, I'll grab it on the way up.
Yeah.
More miner's gloves right there. This is a little bit of a bigger landing. Okay, I'm on the landing. A piece of metal. That's a thick plate of steel right there. Huh, interesting. Okay. Let's see what we got looking like down there. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. A lot of trash. I don't know why everything is on this level for some reason. Some of it's probably from miners. Some of it's probably from just visitors and explorers. We got another Sportsman's lantern battery right here. Sardine can. Nothing. Well, this just stops over here. There's no going that way. There's no going that way. That's all collapsed.
No.
Oh, is this the funky ladder? I think this was. Maybe someone just puts. Oh, you know what it was? Okay, so this never used to be here, right?
Right.
This is the one. You would have to come down here and then try to somehow climb onto that.
Oh, I see.
So somebody made our lives a lot easier.
Thank you, whoever you were.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Here's another homemade skip thing to drag. Whatever. They have any bigger rocks? I'm not even sure. They have a chain on it and everything. Let's see what I got. Oh, to make a primer. So here's some directions for electric blasting caps. That's pretty cool. Here we got electric blasting cap instructions.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Got steel panel over there. All this dust you're seeing is from core drilling. It's all settled down here. Timken bearings.
My guess.
Let's see what Oh, it's an old Shell oil can.
Cool.
Look at that. You got this one driven in. That one's not moving. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Little pit, if you will. Nothing really back here. Some drill holes. This bit is just still in a hole. They got that thing stuck in there.
Nice.
All right. They just gave up. They said, "Oh, we're leaving that right there." This pit is interesting, isn't it? Look at this.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Found some high grade right there.
Yeah. Okay. Add up. So the ladder over here goes from at an angle being completely straight down. And I'm not sure what level. So this ladder, if you look, there's no way. I'm not even seeing a ladder down there. So this might be it. I'm gonna go down this way while Danny comes down, and we're gonna see what else we can find here. This another lantern battery. Oh yeah, this one was red, not green. A little spider. Here's a dynamite box. Hercules powder. Here's another Coke can. Look at all these minerals here. Someone was laying them out all over here. Let me turn my light down just a little bit. You can kind of see. So let's see what we got down here. Danny has successfully come down the ladder. Aha! You look over there. There's your coffee can full of dynamite sticks. Huh. Okay. Ooh, smell the bat guano. See what we got. This is probably gonna end. And that's it. Here's the face. Too stinky, I'm getting out of there. Head back this way. So like I said, we're gonna go back up to that level that has the workstation and the grease, and we're gonna take that manway up into those stopes And then go back to another level, then exit up the main shaft. I don't know if you can even see Danny's light down there. Taking a break before we start making the climb back up. And just want to show you what it looks like when there's no light. It's just pitch black. I mean, you can't even see your hand in front of your face. I'm going to turn my light on. Hit. Off. On. Off. Alright, Danny's coming up. Here he comes. You gotta put this trap door back, put that ladder section back, and keep going up. Okay, here we go. Next level, I had to put this ladder here. I had to replace this ladder, so we're not using this one over there. That's kind of off center. So we're gonna. This is where your backpack is gonna get stuck right here. Oh yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck. We're taking a quick breather on this level, and then we're gonna head that way to that stope and go up. And again, I just want to really touch on how it's really cool to see, you know, cans full of grease like this, and I can't say I've seen too many of them full of grease. Usually they're empty. It's definitely a really, if you could smell it through the screen, then you know what I'm talking about. It does. This track does move. This one you do by hand. It doesn't have a lever. Somehow a lever is going to move by hand like that. See where your car is going to go. Okay, so we're back here, if you remember. And that's where we're going to be going, up that way. This one is running right alongside this ore chute. And here we go. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, a lot of spare wood right up here. Oh, I have plenty of spare wood. Backpack got caught in something. Let's see. Here's something different. Oh, we got a, I don't know if that's a mine cat or what. Some carcass of something. All right. All right, let's see what we got up here. Some more gloves, 2 buckets of nails. Fuse. This here looks like an old ore pass. Yeah, right down there. Or that way. Yeah. Okay. comes Danny.
Here it comes.
We got an animal carcass.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a miner's cat or something, you know, or mine cats.
I'm caught.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Watch that pipe fitting and lever when you come up right there.
I see.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
Well,
We're still running around and we're still running alongside that ore chute.
yeah.
Gonna keep going up. Gets a little narrow over here. I got past it. Okay. Yep. Be careful, we got a broken rung up here. One broken rung. Right there. Got a little stuck over there. Okay. You can come up. Here's another level here. Little. Still looking down that ore pass. That stops over there though. Oh, I must have been getting caught on that. Oh, here's the top of it right here. We're good.
You already there?
Yep.
Good.
Right up here.
Oh, shit.
Nothing really in these stopes, but still an interesting way to come up. Yep, and the Dan's backpack got caught. I had to go grab it. So we gotta go up that way.
Okay. Oh, I really hope we can actually get up this way.
Yeah, I know, we should. Oh, let me just. Yep.
Oh, I don't feel good.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, here we go. Here's the. And we're back to the main shaft.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Well, I see the way we came.
Yeah.
I remember this spot.
I think we were looking down that before, earlier today. For some reason, I thought there was going to be another section. I'm not 100% sure. But we're just going to keep going up, and we're going to take the main shaft, the main incline shaft out of this mine. We don't need this open anymore.
And I would like to add that this is the last time I'm taking a heavy.
We're going up. We don't have too much longer until we get to the main adit.
sound.
Here we go. A final haul. We can do this.
I hope so.
Okay. So I'm leaving the camera rolling so you can see how long it takes us to get up there. I'm not going to speed anything up. Just going to leave it just like this. Okay. I got 17% remaining on my GoPro here, so hopefully we can get to the top before it dies. I think we're at the last section right here. A little narrow right here. This is a narrow section. There we go. Okay. Maybe one more section. One more section to go. Alrighty, we're almost out of this mine, guys.
Here's my light at.
Here's your light back.
Thank you.
I'm gonna close this final trap door. Alright. One last section.
I'll catch up to you.
Cross over right here to that one. And if you look up there, you can see the top of the shaft. We're not going all the way up there. You got bars and over it. So, okay. Cross over again. Almost. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I can see the level.
Yeah. This is it right here.
Oh, sweet.
Transfer over to this one. Oh, I'm feeling the desert heat already. Oh, there go all the bats. All right. That's it. No more. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be a wrap for that mixed metals mine. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.